Hello, everyone. My name is India Marks, the host here on KTV. Welcome back yet again for another interview. We are here with the lovely, please introduce yourself.
Yes, I'm Brandy Lachey. Brandy Lachey.
I'm excited. So I always feel like this. I always know the person I'm interviewing personally, off camera, off KTV. But this is for you all to get to know Miss Brandy Lachey, Sister Brandy Lachey here. So let's talk a little bit about you. So one of the first questions I always like to ask here is, how long have you been a partner here at Kingdom Fellowship?
I've been a partner here since July of 2021. So
really?
yeah.
It's been longer than that.
I've been coming here longer. I've been coming here almost a year and just really taking in the atmosphere, and I feel like, well, why am I taking so much when I can be pouring into the ministry as well? So that's when I finally became a partner. Yes.
Wow, I'm taking so much. Let me pour in. So I love that you said that. That actually can lead us to our next question. When it comes to ministry here at Kingdom, what ministries are you a part of?
Oh, well, the first ministry I joined was Divine Productions. Yes. Woo! Yes, and now I am also a part of Open Arms. That's the ushers, right? Yes. So I just recently joined 2 weeks ago. But I do theater. I'm getting my master's in performance, and so Divine Productions really is what drew me, and it's like, so I hope to get real active with that.
Oh, I love that. And actually, she has, if you watched during our Revolution event, she wrote a couple of them. Didn't you? And then the one, I'm just it was hilarious. It was so good. It was written so well. So I love that you do that. And you actually want to bring more sketches to Kingdom's Divine Productions Ministry. And I love that. I love that because church will allow you to make room for what you want to perceive and outside of the.
I love that about Kingdom.
Yes. Like I tell her all the time, like, please, we can use this, throw it on a resume.
Everyone has such so many different skills, so many robust skills at that. And so I just love the fact that even everyone's bringing that to Kingdom. Yes.
Yes, I love that. So just to get to know you a little bit more, what is one thing you look forward to in the next couple of months here at church, your personal life?
You know what? I'm looking forward to the new year. And let me tell you why. Because Pastor Tim is like, he's in this series right now. He has this momentum where he's really telling us about ourselves. He really is. And so I just feel like there's something amazing on the horizon. We gotta clean house right now. And I feel like that's what Pastor is doing with each and every message that I'm receiving. Is making me reevaluate myself and how I go about my day. And so I just feel like 2022 is going to be something brand new, not just for me, but for the church community as well. It feels new. It feels like we on the cusp of something new.
I love that. I'm going to take that for myself and put that in my back pocket. And that's also part of what we're doing here at Kingdom, is restoring the foundation.
That's it.
Allowing new ground to be built so we can build upon it better, for the next coming seasons, for the next year. So I love that you're already on board with that. You don't have to wait till the new year, y'all. We can start now.
That's right.
Take action now.
If you come into church on Sundays, you have no choice but to take action.
That is true.
Yes.
You can't help but to feel it. So to our next question here, how do you stay connected with God throughout your week?
Oh, and this is something I'm actually really proud of. I have my early morning devotion, set an alarm just to at least 45 minutes to an hour. Where I'm just playing music. I'm from South Carolina, so a lot of my music is real old and soulful and hymns and quartet groups, and it really brings me. Yes, 803. Yes. And so, it just brings me back to my foundation. I do my Bible reading and then prayer, and I actually have been really consistent since really putting my mind to it. And then the thing that I'm working on now is just making sure that I have that devotional throughout the day, because that one prayer cannot sustain everything you faced in the day. So definitely being consistent with that.
That's good. I love how you mentioned how you do your morning devotions, not just to have your alone time with God, but also it connects you back to your roots, because you're away from home. Yeah. You're all the way in Kentucky.
And by myself.
And by yourself.
I'm with the Lord, but
Right. So I love how you combine those two, and that's why you're like, oh, I really love it. Like, I really learned to do it. And it's not alarm. It is an alarm. I've learned that you set that alarm for a certain time frame and you start doing certain things, And that alarm will help you keep you disciplined, keep you consistent.
And the thing that that really helps me, I set another alarm after that. So when I get ready to be trifling and roll back over, there's another alarm coming in 2 more minutes. Get up, Brandy.
She said, I'm trying to roll over. I'll be back, Jesus. Y'all get up. Get on up. It's time. It's time. You heard what he said. I love that. So another question, and I'm going to kind of put these together. What is your favorite scripture? And then what is a favorite worship song that you either hear a praise team sing often that just sticks to you, or just even in your alone time?
Yeah. So actually, my favorite from the praise team is when Pastor gets up and he starts doing the throwback hymns. Yes. This is the day that the Lord has made. I think that was the last time he started off with that. So I just love when those spontaneous moments kind of happen in church. My favorite scripture, gosh, and I kind of mess up where it comes from all the time, but I think it's Galatians 5:17. And that's the fruit of the Spirit. The fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, gentleness, kindness, and self-control. And I try to definitely apply that to everything that I'm doing. It's like if I'm doing it with love and patience and joy, if I'm doing it with all of this, then I know that I'm on the right track. So I use that to just to apply to everything that I'm doing. Yeah.
I love that, because I think that we hear about and it's, like you said, the fruit of the Spirit. The fruits, as it says. It's the fruit of the Spirit.
The fruit.
So thank you for saying it right. I love that, because it's difficult to do that as humans. I love that, because the series that we're in now, Pastor Tim is in #squad goals. And he talked about that today. Squad. Listen, your squad. But I love that, because it's important, and it's hard to live by those. But like you said, you're taking it with you. You're taking it with you throughout your day. Okay, how can I do this? Because if I'm doing this, I know I'm pleasing God. And it's pointless if we're not pleasing God. So I love that you're keeping that close to your heart. So speaking of past, let's roll into that. What is one thing that really stands out to you about Pastor Tim that really made you think, like, okay, I have to join this church?
The leadership, the intention and impact is all in alignment. And even then I look at the way that I came across Kingdom is because of the community engagement. I've seen them on lives with activists in the community. And so that's how I even knew who that was, who he was just his activism. And then I'm like, this is a pastor? Let me go to church, And so that's the leadership, definitely. It inspires me to be a better leader. Even then, I have this saying to myself. I call him the Black Iron Man. Now, the Bible say iron sharpen iron, right? Like when we do like this, when we just doing our little fist pump, boom. It feels like I'm literally hitting iron. And I know that's a wild analogy.
I love it.
But I that's just something that resonates with me. Every time I do my little fist pump with Pastor, whenever I see him, it feels like I'm really hitting iron. And when I hit that iron, it's like, okay, Brandy, you can be iron as well. It's so inspirational. So
look, come on again.
Yes, for Pastor, for the Black Iron Man.
I love that even more. Maybe I'm a Marvel fanatic.
Ooh.
So anything, it's funny because all like the Lord would speak to me through some of my favorite Marvel characters.
Yeah.
I love that, because you took that scripture, ironing sharpen iron, and you relate that to something. So it's like when you connect with your pastor, it reminds you, this is iron. I'm being sharpened well. I'm being shepherded over well, and this is, I can trust this. And it's wanting me to, it's pushing you to want to reflect that in your person. Pastor, listen, that right there, the Black Iron Man.
Hashtag the Black Iron Man. Hashtag Finley Premier.
That might have to be a hashtag. Get Twitter popping with that one.
Oh, goodness.
I love that. I love that a lot. So just to close out this interview, are there anything else you want to add before we go into anything? You made this. She's made this easy. You made this fun. We rolled straight through this. Look, Rakan, my co-host, anything else you want to ask or add? Okay.
All right.
Anything else you want to ask or add before we close?
I don't know. I just continue to encourage people to come to Kingdom. I do. My friend circle, people that I work with. I try to bring a visitor every now and then, and sometimes I am successful, but this place is just so robust. The camaraderie, it just bleeds into the week, and it's exactly what I need. And so, come to Kingdom. Kingdom is the place to be.
Yes, so just closing out with, you spoke on so much love. You had so much love in your voice when you said it. So as you all know here, we do the Lovevolution every year at Kingdom Fellowship. And during Lovevolution, we like to shout out, just someone we want to pay homage to on social media. So just acting in that love right now. Or is there anyone you want to shout out in particular here at Kingdom?
Okay, gosh.
I know.
And okay, China. I don't know her last name.
Oh, yes, I don't either.
I don't know her last name.
What is it? Raz.
China Raz. She's just been so consistent every time I'm around her. I've actually had the pleasure of working with her with Divine Productions, and just such a humble, sweet spirit. And I want to shout her out. I actually don't follow you on Facebook, China, so I can't do the social thing. But shout out to India as well, because India is always just really open. She's such a light at the door. She really is. Yes. Yes. That's why I joined Open Arms, because India just makes me feel so welcome, even before I was a partner. So shout out to you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, take my shout out. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. But yes, we do love China. I love her because we're trying to figure out how to get her up here too. She's one of our newer partners. And it is true. She's very consistent. She shows up, she's here, and she's living, and she's always willing to do something. There was a time I asked her, because we were short someone on the Open Arms, they just wasn't able to be here for whatever reason, and she didn't mind stepping in if she needed to, and she's not even considered on our usher board. And I love that about people here at Kingdom, that they're willing to serve, they're willing to go out of their normal way and realize that whatever way they step into, it's still going to honor God, and they understand that and respect that. So I'm glad that we have that to show and display at Kingdom, and that we're all stepping in those footsteps. So shout out to China. She said, shout out to me. Thank you, Lord. But yes, I've had such a good time with you here today, Brandy.
Yes.
Listen, we're gonna swap seats. We're gonna see her swapping seats here very soon. But we hope everyone watching has had an amazing time getting to know our sister here, Sister Brandy, and we thank you. This has been KTV.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to KTV. I am your host here today, India Marks, and I am here with the lovely Brooks here at Kingdom Fellowship. So please introduce yourself.
Hi, yes, my name is Stacy Brooks, and I am the wife of this guy here.
Yes, so I know you all off camera, and I know Stacy more personally, so I'm going to act like a stranger to you all for our viewers today. So just getting into a little bit more about y'all. As y'all know, I like to say here, we just want a little pinky toe. I've been for me to dip in a little bit about your personal life. What is it that you do outside of Kingdom?
Well, I am a business manager at a local farm here in Kentucky. So
Wow.
literally and not literally. I work on a farm. But I love it. I handle all things financial over several entities under an umbrella company, and it's been wonderful. So I love doing what I do.
Yes, I love that. So y'all see how the plug was there, how she works in finance outside of church, but there's also a place for her here. Your gift will make room for you. So there's a place for her here in the house of God where she can still serve, and it works hand in hand. So don't think there's never something that you can contribute to in the house of God, maybe thinking that your personal life doesn't match or mix well. It definitely does. It definitely does. And for you, Brother Devin.
So I work in hospitality. I'm the general manager of Hilton Property downtown.
Wow.
And then also a little independent Airbnb.
Wow. So what you're saying is, if I'm traveling, I need a hotel.
You can come see me.
I can
I
pull
can get
that.
You on that friends and family discount.
You know that I know you card. You know how we do. I know you.
Absolutely.
Therefore, you know, I get
Friends
that
and
little.
family.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I'm just putting my. I don't know about y'all, but I'm gonna put mine in. You know. So, I love that. Just getting in a little bit here with your being partners here at Kingdom. How long have you been here at Kingdom?
So we have been members here since July of 2017.
Wow, it's been that long already.
I know, it doesn't
Oh
seem
my goodness, COVID really made things speed up. It feels like.
That's right.
Wow.
Yes.
So, how has your experience been here at Kingdom this far?
Oh, we've enjoyed it. That's why we're still here.
I agree.
Any highlight moments from 2017 to now?
I would say when we first joined, so the first time in this building was Easter Sunday.
Yeah.
That was our first time coming, and so we, when we first came, you know, you get the full excitement. So we wanted to come more and more to see if that excitement and the same attendance would be every Sunday.
Yeah.
And it was. We came the next Sunday after Easter Sunday, and we enjoyed it just as much. So.
Yes, I love that. So, Kingdom, we're doing something right. Our consistency is showing. Our love is showing. And it's growing. It's growing our ministry. It's growing our family. So I'm happy y'all here. We're gonna talk more about them so y'all can know why I love them so much. So we talked about you being here, your experience, how long you've been here. Are you serving in any ministries here at Kingdom? And why did you choose those ministries?
Yes, several for me. I'm a part of the Open Arms ministry, the finance team. We are drill group leaders. Marriage ministry. I'm so sorry. Yes,
fine.
marriage. Thank you for remembering.
Women's
yes,
ministry.
women's ministry. Yes, there are quite a few.
Several, right?
Yes.
And for me, I was in the choir, and then armor bearer, men's ministry, and that'd be it. De facto security.
Listen, anywhere he's needed.
De facto.
So, with the finance ministry, it's a ministry that people don't see often because you're down in financing. You're taking care of the order of the church in a financial arena. So, what is that like for you? And would there be anything you would want the people to know about how important and vital that ministry is?
Well, it's a little different now that we're post COVID. So prior to, we would, on certain Sundays, we were assigned to either swipe cards during offering and or collect the envelopes and that kind of thing. But now we're mostly virtual or cashless. So I'm not needed as often, only if I need to fill in. But I would say, you know, when you're, one tip, if you're filling out a tithe envelope, please put your correct name on there and not a nickname or something people call you by. 'Cause we've seen some interesting things written.
Oh,
on
wow.
those envelopes.
Oh, wow.
I would say that if you want to receive the credit, just make sure your name is on there.
Yes, because come tax time, Kingdom does send those out. What would you call them?
They are
Giving statements.
giving statements or contribution statements. So now they're actually done through Church Track. So they do not have to hand them out or mail them out. You can log in and always see it there.
Yes, I love that. So thank you for being part of that ministry. It's a very important ministry. That's where people's seeds and their tithes come to get not just counted for, but to get blessed over, to make sure they're being covered. Because we care about your seeds and your offering that you place here in our ministry. And for you, Brother Devernier, what's out of the ministries you serve in, if just be a little biased, what's your favorite and why?
So I'm gonna go real simple. We're gonna do the men's ministry. Obviously, every church has one, but Kingdom is a little bit different. When we first came in 2017, it was still a little shaky and sporadic, but over the last couple of years, it's been more consistent, especially with the men's breakfast. So we definitely enjoy that. The camaraderie that we have, the conversations that we have.
That's, clearly I'm not in the men's ministry for obvious reasons. But I remember I helped set up for one of their breakfasts, and I ain't gonna lie, the breakfast y'all get, I just want to slide a little piece.
Eggs, bacon, juice and juice. And such. Right.
Quiche.
There we go.
Y'all eat good. And for any men, young men, any men of any age watching, why would you say the men's ministry is important or vital reasons to join?
So men pouring into men is very vital. Especially we have a pastor here who's a man, but AP Cheeks, Associate Pastor Cheeks, other elders or elder statesmen talking to each other, just that camaraderie amongst each other. So like you said, for all ages. So it doesn't matter if you're, 6 years old, you can still learn something. There's something to be said to you. And then if you're 65, 70, you still have something to learn.
I love that. So it's for anybody. So please, our men watching, young men, men of all ages, please definitely come out and join our men's ministry and become a part, have that accountability and have that brotherly love, a shoulder to cry on, where you can be open, be vulnerable, and still walk away learning something. Right. So I love that. So this has been wonderful. So any closing or last remarks you two would like to add?
Definitely, we welcome all, right? Kingdom is for everybody. So, like I said before, if you're 6 years old, Kids Corner is for you. If you're 65 years old, the preach word here is for you.
Yes, it all. Everybody. We welcome everyone here. For those that are in the house here and also those in live stream, feel free. Hopefully the ones that are watching live stream, you'll be able to come in and experience this live. As they said, they were watching, like, we got to come in and see this live. So yes, I hope this has been encouraging to you. I hope you have learned more here with us with the Brooks. And thank you for watching KTV.